My name is Joi, author of the book How to Human, an emotional literacy journal for tiny humans and their grown-ups. Before we jump into the author Q&A, I just want to say thank you to Boulder Bookstore for the opportunity to participate in their YouTube channel.
Joi, can you give us a very brief synopsis of your book?
My publisher and editor did a phenomenal job of wording that so succinctly for me, so I'm just going to read their words really quickly. How to Human is an interactive, science-informed guide designed to nurture emotional intelligence, regulation, and connection in children and the adults who care for them. Rooted in developmental psychology, neuroscience, and mindful parenting practices, this journal bridges the gap between emotional awareness and practical action, offering a supportive toolkit for navigating big feelings, tricky behaviors, and everyday challenges with empathy and purpose.
What inspired you to write this book?
After working in behavioral health for about a decade, specifically facilitating an intensive outpatient program for adolescents, using the framework of dialectical behavioral therapy, which focuses on interpersonal effectiveness, emotion regulation, distress tolerance, and mindfulness, I heard a participant say that it wasn't until being a part of that group therapy that they learned how to human, which brought to my awareness the fact that most people don't have access to the knowledge and the skills that really cultivate emotional literacy in the world at large.
What does it mean to be an emotionally resilient human?
Being an emotionally resilient human means being able to experience big emotions, both the positive ones and the ones that we experience as negative, or maybe the more uncomfortable ones that we would prefer not to experience, in a way that we're able to come back to a grounded space and a regulated nervous system.
And do you have a favorite tool mentioned in the book that helps parents deal with big feelings and behaviors?
There's so much information in the book that I think is beneficial and helpful. I think the one thing that helped me as a parent when my kids were younger was understanding that children and young people don't know how to self-regulate. Essentially, they borrow their caregiver's nervous system. And so just remembering that when we're interacting with a dysregulated child, it's extremely important for us to engage in that interaction with a regulated nervous system ourselves.
What do you hope the readers get out of engaging with this workbook?
My hope is that this workbook fosters connection and empathy, and gives adults and youth alike the skills and the knowledge to apply these tools in real world, real life situations, day in and day out, to help them experience the best possible life that they can have.
And Joi, what are a couple of books you've read recently that you really loved?
So the books that I'm going to share with you are all books that I've read and continue to come back to, and they don't need to be read from front to back, which is why they're some of my favorites. The first one is Clarity and Connection by Young Pueblo. The second one is When the Waves Come by Maya. Third one is We Can Do Hard Things by Glennon Doyle, Abby Wambach, and Amanda Doyle. And the last one is Brene Brown's Atlas of the Heart.
And can you read us a short passage from your book?
I would be happy to. Emotional literacy helps us develop a language for our feelings and deepens our understanding of how we as unique individuals experience those feelings. Emotion regulation, our ability to manage emotions and respond appropriately across situations and stressors, is a key part of navigating the full range of our human experience with resilience and compassion. Challenges, conflict, and stress are inevitable parts of life. While it may be tempting to avoid or suppress difficult emotions, doing so can interfere with building healthy relationships with others and with ourselves. Processing emotions is essential for connection, healing, learning, and growth. Emotional literacy teaches us how to move through our feelings responsively, choosing how we respond rather than simply reacting.